Watson.
And I'm Leo.
This is Baker Street Geekery, and this is just our kind of podcasty look at the fall anime season.
Basically, we're going to talk about the things that are new this season, or things that are new to us, which I think is only 2 shows? Or is it 1?
I think it's only 1.
Okay, it might only be 1. So, sit back and enjoy as we talk about the first episode or 2 of these animes.
First one's a bicycling anime. It's called Yowapeda. Alright, here's a little summary I wrote about it. Onoda Sakamichi is an anime nerd and, unbeknownst to him, sort of biking prodigy. Like, he could bike up a hill with a 20% grade on it on a mommy bike. He planned on joining the anime club, but no one was in it, so it disbanded. So after finding this out, he says he's going to go to Akiba. And a passing girl says that he should hurry or he's going to miss the train. And Oda says that it'll be okay because he's going to ride his bike. On the way out, he runs into another main character, Imaizumi Shunsuke. He's a bicycle racer in middle school, and he's going to keep it up during high school. Anyway, they both start down the hill. Anonda falls and realizes he forgot his wallet in his desk. Imaizumi gets to the bottom and starts going back up the hill to train. This is the 20% grade hill, by the way.
He gets partway up the hill.
Yeah,
and he runs into Oedan again.
Yeah, he runs into Anona again, and who's singing this like anime theme for a magical girl anime. It's great. He gets super embarrassed when he realizes Iwaizumi's right there. Basically,
Iwazumi gets really surprised because he's able to go up this hill on what he calls a mommy bike, which is basically like
it's one of the
it's. I just say it would probably be considered like a no speed, like just
it's got a basket on
normal
front and everything.
Bike, yeah.
Imaizumi goes home and thinks about Onoda and how he's able to sing while going up a 20% grade on a mommy bike, and then it skips to the next day at the school where Ononda's it's putting up posters for an anime club, to start it back up again. The girl he met before who told him that he was going to miss the train, her name's Kanzaki Miki, and she comes up to him the next day and asks him if he really biked the 28 miles it is to Akiba, and
he told her his chain broke, and then they're like, oh, you didn't really do it, blah blah blah, and then he's
like, oh, my chain broke on the way back
after he got back.
Yeah.
So they were all like, what, how'd you do that?
They still don't believe him.
Yeah. Shortly after that, the episode kind of ends with Imazuki
just saying like, "Hey,
we're gonna race." Yeah, we're gonna race, and then they're kind of standing at the top of the hill about to race.
Yeah, and that's the first episode. I thought it was pretty good.
I really liked the art style, and I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start with art.
Yeah.
I really liked the art style. I thought it was really interesting when they introduced some of the other characters, but it's really kind of in passing. When they follow Miki around, because she kind of introduces herself to the current like bicycle racing
club, yeah.
And you meet kind of what they call the seniors, like the older members of the team,
and they
describe them. They have their own nicknames and like
just like every other sports anime.
Yeah, I really like. I don't remember his name, but he's the tall, skinny, blue-haired dude.
The Peak Spider.
Yeah, that's his nickname was the Peak Spider. The way he rides his bike and the animation for it is really fluid, and I just like the way it's kind of, I guess, the way it is.
The actual racing moments are going to be CG, and it's really obvious, you can tell. But it still looks pretty good, as opposed to another anime that's on this list, and we'll talk about that one later. The main character is basically a closet brony.
Yeah, he's he reminds me of some of the kids I know that are just like completely into anime and just like that's what they do, that's what they love, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd kind of say kind of like us, but I mean we're not.
We don't watch the magical girl stuff and all the days in the lives about like girls and.
I've seen Madoka Magica.
Okay,
that's it. That's it.
We're mainly action animes, occasional like mystical day in the lives, but
I don't know.
We're not.
I don't know, I've probably watched more day in the lives than you'd probably think.
You probably have, but one thing I didn't particularly was a fan of was Imazuki seems to be suffering from Sasuke syndrome, where it's just like, there's this guy, I gotta beat him, or I have no meaning in life.
Yeah, there is kind of, you can tell because also from the intro, there's going to be a couple more characters introduced, and you can kind of see they're going to be the more main characters, and that they're going to focus on what looks like to be Owendan.
It's going to be
Imazuki, and then there's this red-haired kid. That
from what the description it said on
Crunchyroll.
His name's Naruko. Something that his Naruko's his first name.
Either way, it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be about them and them racing together with the seniors. But so I'm really interested to see kind of what he's like, and hopefully he comes in the next couple episodes.
I say this one's worth watching. Go watch it.
It's worth giving a try.
Yeah, it's worth a try. I think it was pretty funny.
Obviously, sports animes aren't for everyone, but I know a lot of people really like sports animes.
Yeah.
They tend to all follow the same kind of story, regardless of what sport they're. It's just like we, as a team, want to be the best, kind of coming together. And
there's a lot of sports animes this season.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports animes this season. We'll be going through them and watching them and
see if they're worth it.
Yeah.
So far, Yowapeda, give it a go. Give it a look. Alright guys, that was our look at one of the animes in this extensive list of shows that we got for you. Be sure to check back in, see what else we're going to be covering.
And again, I'm Leo.
I'm Watson.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.